Well, welcome to Luneburg, Nova Scotia. I'm Steve, and I'm with my good friend here, Martin.
Hi.
So, Martin lives here in Luneburg. We're going to give you a little walking tour, live stream of Luneburg. We have some cool shots lined up for you, and this is about the amount of talking that I'm going to do. And, well, let's see what happens anyways. If you're watching, just chime in and say hi, and I'm going to see how to turn the camera around. You see that, Martin, anywheres? Oh, there it is. So, just a reference point, I'm Steve, this is Martin, aka Steve Martin. So, there we go. Let's flip around. There we are. So, we're in beautiful Lunenburg, and right across the water there you have the golf course. And we're fortunate enough today to be here on a nice sunny day. And we're at the Atlantic Museum, the Fisheries Museum. And right now we have the world famous Bluenose 2 here, and it's just getting some work done right now. It's quite cool here. What's the temperature today, Martin? He's going to do a check. So right now they're doing some work on the Bluenose. It's all set up here. And they have a door set up here as well. And they're just down there doing some work, and we'll perhaps at one point go on and see what's happening. So there's the Bluenose. We were talking to the lady at the Fisheries Museum, and she's saying that the boat's actually going to be up in Ontario at some point as well. So here you have it. So the Fisheries Museum of the Atlantic is open during the summer season, and it's if you're down in Luneburg, this is a great spot to come. We're down at the waterfront right now. We'll just give a shout out to the Luneburg waterfront. They're allowing us to do some live streaming. They have some free Wi-Fi available, and we're going to give a shout out to East Coast Farms in Wolfville. They're helping out with the data, so we're able to stream live. So thanks to those two people to allow us to bring us a beautiful trip in Luneburg right now. So what's it like to live in Luneburg and year-round, Martin?
Well, it's definitely a beautiful place, and like many places in Nova Scotia, it's a small community, very close-knit. But also there's a big growth in population in the summer with the summer residents and tourists coming up, but it's a fantastic place to live.
So Martin, how long have you been here in Luneburg?
We moved here in 2004 and bought a house. We lived there ever since. Great little community, good fire department.
Yeah, so Martin, he's being a little modest, but Martin's involved with the fire department here, and he's actually just told me that he's starting up a charity and to help out the fire departments across the province as well. So Martin, let's do a little walk about town here. Any points of reference, please let me know. And if you're watching, just chime in and let us know where you're watching from, and shout out to Brian. Where you watching us from, Brian? Just let us know, and if anybody from around the world's watching, please let us know. The other part is that our last couple of videos of us promoting Nova Scotia has been getting quite a few reviews, and also there's a lot of people that are sharing this Facebook. Jen, I'll wave back to you. Good to see you watching. I wish you were down here.
So here in the summer, Steve, this is where you would pick up one of the many tourist boats that do whale watching, do harbour tours, take us around, and we're just coming up on the Fisher monument for fishermen that lost their lives at sea. So
okay, well, let's go check that out.
There's quite a lot of snow around this time of year.
So when did they put that in, Martin? Any idea?
I don't know. It's been there, I think, as long as I've been there.
Wow. So this is a monument that's been dedicated to those who lost their lives at the sea. Such a beautiful tribute. Laura, big shout out to you from Vancouver. Thanks for chiming in. And Luneburg is one of those beautiful towns in Nova Scotia that you have to come to. There's an amazing population base here, and it's a year-round town as well. It's pretty quiet during the winter months, but there's a lot of people that live in the Luneburg area. The fishing industry is big. Also, the boating industry is huge. What's that, Martin?
So this red building here is the Adams and Knickle building, which you always see on the tourist pictures of Nova Scotia that's across the world.
Wonderful. So let's go up the hill here. This is the Bluenose general store here, if you want to pick up any merchandise. And shout out to Terry Lynn from Pictou County. Terry, I don't know if you know it, but I'm originally from Stullerton. Good morning. So Pictou County's home for me. So there's lots of snow around. And there goes Public Works. So where's a good spot to walk around here, Martin?
You want to go up to the War Memorial?
Yeah, let's go up to the War Memorial. What we're going to do here is do a quick walk around. And if you have any questions about Luneburg, just let us know. We'll Google Martin. There we go. So what street are we on, Martin?
This is King Street.
King Street, okay.
Yeah. So Luneburg's known for its many restaurants. There's a couple you can see here. There's Rhyme, a very popular place. There's a couple of other places, Salt Shaker Deli, the Grand Banker.
So right now we're at the old Bank of Montreal building, and our friend Garth Turner decided he was trying to find somebody to look after the building, or to be part of the some type of charity that if they were looking for space or not. So okay, so this is the old post office here, Martin. What's this? It's not a post office anymore.
It's not a post office anymore. There's a couple of businesses in here. A couple of Euro centres that do English language training.
Okay, so and big. Yeah, the houses, Terry Lynn, the colors here in Luneburg are amazing, and
it's called the UNESCO fresco because Lunenburg's the UNESCO heritage town, and fresco because of the colors.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that. There we go. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good. How you doing?
Good, and you?
Very well. So we'll just we'll go up to the memorial here. Again, in Luneburg they have free Wi-Fi on the downtown area here. Also had a chance to go to the folk festival here, and if you're ever here in the summertime, that's just an amazing experience as well. What do you do at the fire department?
Well, we do all kinds of things, not just fires. We have a fireboat that we use in the summer. We're lucky enough to do ice rescue. Purchased a drone with a thermal imaging camera so that we can help out with marine rescue or wooden rescue. So
you have a lot of calls on water, so that's part of what you do here, I guess, eh?
We do. We don't get too many, thankfully, but we do get probably 4 or 5 a year.
Awesome.
Yeah. So this is the bandstand here.
What's the significance of the bandstand?
I don't know, but in a lot of the old pictures of Luneburg, there was always something here. There was a number of buildings here before. I think that they burnt down. There was an old town hall here, and there was actually an old fire department, which ironically burnt down. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is the town hall, the new and the old war memorial. So I think the first one's dedicated to the First World War, and the second one is dedicated to the Second World War. The town hall you probably recognise from a number of films. It was the police station Haven. It was the police station Jesse Stone. So it's been in a number of different films.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Good. You want to say hi to?
Hi. How you doing, everybody?
You live here in Luneburg?
I do.
What's your dog's name?
Cooper.
Hi, Cooper. We're just doing some live streaming there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What for?
We're just promoting Luneburg.
Oh, great
What,
stuff.
what do you think of Luneburg?
It's an excellent town. I love it here.
How long you been here?
About 6 years.
Awesome. There you go. Thanks a lot.
care, man.
Cheers. So we'll go down. What's the street that Laughing Whale's on?
So that's Lincoln Street. That'd be more of the kind of commercial hub. There's, you know, tax offices, that kind of stuff. Copy road.
Yeah. So this is just going around the corner of. This is Laughing Whale, and they actually one of the local cafes. They are at the farmers market. If we have a chance, we'll pop up to the farmers market, and we'll also say hi to a few people up there that we know. And this is Laughing Whale Coffee, and they do some roasting here as well. Martin, can you tell me a little bit about Laughing Whale?
Yeah, so Laughing Whale coffee's roasted in Nova Scotia. They're all organic beans, and you can purchase them at most stores, Sobeys, Superstore, that kind of thing, and also at farmers markets in Halifax, Hubbards, and Luneburg.
Awesome. So this is the main post office for Luneburg here.
Yeah, this is a new post office.
New post office, okay. Awesome. So right now, Martin and I are taking a little trip around Luneburg, and so you might recognize Martin. He's a background actor. He's just on this hour, 22 minutes. And you said yes to the best, eh?
I said yes.
So there you. So it's a little cool here. What's the temperature?
-8.
So it's -8 here right now. We're going to switch back. And good morning to you as well, Belinda.
Did you want to go to the
Yeah.
Anglican church?
Yeah. So we're going to just do a pop-up to the Anglican church here. It's one of the oldest buildings here in Luneburg, I
The
believe.
oldest, but also one of the newest. The Anglican church burnt down in the early 2000s and was rebuilt.
So this one was rebuilt?
Yep.
Okay, so in what street are we at here?
So this is Cumberland Street and Duke.
Okay.
This building here on the right was the old fire hall. And this was the old police station and fire department before the fire department moved to its new location. And now we don't have our own fire department, we use the RCMP. So.
Oh, wonderful. So that's on Duke Street.
Did you want to go up there and go to the academy?
That's quite a little walk, so let's we'll do that another time. So Martin and I were just talking about maybe taking a trip up to the academy. So we have lots of people watching from across Canada, and also last viewing we had some people from England and Germany watching. If you're watching there, just chime in, say hello, and let us know where you're watching us from. And so we're just in Luneburg right now, enjoying a beautiful morning here. It's a Thursday, and we have the farmers market that's going on as well. So we're gonna have a chance to pop up there and give you a little sense of what the community's like here in Luneburg. The farmers market takes place on Thursdays, and it's a year-round farmers market as well. So what you're seeing right now is, this is another street here. What street's this? What's this one here, Martin?
This is Montague Street.
Oh,
Sorry,
Montague.
Pelham Street.
Oh, Pelham, okay.
This is we're going down onto Montague.
Okay. So in the summertime, Luneburg's a total different vibe to it. Can you talk a little bit about that, Martin?
Well, with it being a UNESCO heritage town, we have a large number of visitors come from all over the world. There's a large number of hotels and stuff here, B&Bs, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of different people in town. Also, as well, there's quite a lot of people that have summer cottages in the surrounding communities as well. So
Okay.
it's a lot more people here in the summer.
Yeah. So right now, this is one of the more popular areas. We're kind of in the center of Luneburg right now.
This is the new brewery in town. It's a Shipwright Brewing Company.
Okay.
The same owner of that owns the Grand Banker inside here. I don't know if you can kind of see through the window there. I'd probably close at this time of day.
So when did this happen?
This was literally a couple of months ago.
So a lot of the brewing places. So this is a microbrewery, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. And obviously, when you come to Luneburg, you have to try their fish and chips here. There's a multitude of places to try that. Lots lobster dinners as well. And
There's Lunenburg sausage and Lunenburg pudding.
oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
There-
I think one's baked and one's a sausage. I honestly don't know the difference, but
And there's a famous cookbook here in Luneburg as well from the Ladies Auxiliary. So this gives you a nice little panoramic view of Luneburg. Is that the Luneburg Harbor, I guess?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's two harbours in Lunenburg. This is what you would call the front harbour, and then with Lunenburg being on a peninsula, there's also a harbour at the other side of town called the back harbour.
So can you describe what it's like here in the summertime? Because it's kind of a almost pandemonium at times.
Yeah. Well, it's a busy town, particularly where we're standing right now. You can tell by the width of the steps. There's always people kind of hanging around here. The gift shops are open. The restaurants are open. It's a fantastic view in the summer.
So this is Steve Martin here. So that was coined on. I guess we were doing some background acting.
Yeah.
On Pure and what?
Ryan Robbins called that.
Yeah,
So-
that's how you remembered us, anyways. So a little trivia there. So we're going to head out. We're going to hop over to the farmers market, and we're going to continue to do a little live stream and take it from there. We got some beautiful drawings here as well. And again, this is a community that's built on many years of tradition. The Luneberg Academy is a fixture here, and that used to be the main school here, and then now what's involved with the Luneberg Academy now?
Well, they converted it. It's now the main library in town, and also
Going to cross the street
a
here.
number of businesses.
There we go. Thank you. They're nice and polite here, and they stop to.
This is Dr. Will Brooks. He's founder of the Canadian Fallen Firefighters Foundation.
Good morning.
You're live, Will.
We're live streaming. Say hello to all your fans.
Well, hello. I have at least two.
So Martin was telling me that you're famous in this part of the woods.
No, my wife's the famous one. She's really the famous one.
Yeah.
Martin, we're meeting tonight. Good. Excellent. And we're going national.
And what's the national part?
Well, the national part is whatever it is that you're doing. Innovative Canada.
Awesome.
And we're actually talking about a whole bunch of national things with regard to the Canadian Fallen Firefighters Foundation, which is dear to my heart, as I think Martin just mentioned. We're on the way to the Grockery store right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So this is a new endeavor last couple of months, I understand.
Well, the foundation's about 2003 it was incorporated.
Okay,
But
wonderful.
The thing that Martin and I have been talking about is more recent development.
Wonderful, and I think that's amazing that you're doing that, and it's such a tribute to our firefighters as well.
Well, we're hoping that it falls into place. I've got a few things yet to do today, as a matter of fact, but we're getting there. It's never quick.
It's a process in Nova Scotia. Well, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Will.
Take care.
Okay, cheers. So some breaking news. I don't know how much you gathered there, but we're, as you can see, in Luneburg, that's quite a community, and we have lots of people that are intertwined here and wear many hats. So we're going to hop in a vehicle and do a little live stream as we're driving and see what's going on. And good morning to you, Kim, in Bridgetown. So they're also doing some shoveling up on the roofs there. They got quite a bit of snow in Luneburg here. How much snow did you get, Martin?
We probably had 20 centimeters on Saturday, and then we had another maybe 5 yesterday, but it rained in between a little bit, so what little that we did have is turned to ice. So
Yeah.
you can see that fellow up there trying to get the snow off that building.
So, is there a lot of buildings that have flat roofs here and have to shovel?
There's a number. I think as time went on, people kind of wanted to build an extra floor on some of these older buildings. So they kind of put a flat roof on that enabled them to do that without taking the view of the people behind them away.
So we're just down on the Luneburg waterfront here. We had a chance to take a look at the Bluenose. The Bluenose is docked here for the summer, and it's also here in the wintertime. They're doing some maintenance on it. We were speaking to one of the ladies at the Fisheries Museum, and she mentioned that the Bluenose is actually going to be in Ontario this summer. So, good morning. Oh! We had our first heckler. So we're going to take a cruise up to the... well, why don't you just do a quick swing around the academy there for a second, and then we'll also go up to the farmers market. The farmers market, tell us a little bit about that, Martin.
Like you mentioned before, it's a year-round farmers market. A number of vendors there from all over the province. Actually, there's people come from meat producers. There's Laughing Well coffee that we talked about before. Yeah, there's a number of food vendors. There's a few more in the summer. This time of year, the farmers market is so in some respects you're stuck on space,
Yeah.
but in the summer it's across the hall at the rink, and there's quite a few more vendors there.
What I was intrigued about with the farmers market here in Luneburg is that it's on a Thursday morning, and it's almost like a community get-together during the midweek.
It is, yeah. There's lots of people there that come and get their coffee and a treat from one of the many bakeries that are there.
So we're just heading up the street here for a second, and this street is called
Lincoln Street.
Lincoln Street. One of the things in Luneburg is that you have to keep an eye on the one-way streets. Been more than once I've seen cars come down the opposite direction, and I've been guilty myself. And also Luneburg's built on a hill, and it has a multitude of side streets as well, and also the homes within Luneburg itself. You have a lot of older style homes as well. So we're just heading up to Luneberg Academy, and it's one of the most picturesque buildings here in Luneburg, and it's set up as a shared space now. It's received a considerable amount of government funding as well, and as you can see from the sign, Luneburg itself is a that's good. Martin, we'll just continue to drive around. So this is the old Luneberg Academy. Some people say that it even might be haunted. There is a story on that. So
If you ask any of the children that went to school here, the washrooms were in the basement, and it was dark down there, and all the kids were kind of scared to go to the washrooms because they thought the ghost was going to get them.
So this is the Luneberg Academy project here. Again, it's a spectacular building. If you ever have a chance to come to Luneburg, that's a must-stop place as well. And amazing to see the Canadian flag blowing in the wind here in Luneburg. So, as you can see from the sign there, there's a multitude of tenants there right now. And thanks, Peggy. They're all over Nova Scotia, that's correct. So we're just going to head over to the farmers market and say a quick hi there, and then that'll be the end of our stream. Again, if you're watching here, just chime in and let us know where you're watching from. If you have any questions about Luneburg, we can find out for you. Or Martin, the Google knowledge person here, can give us a little insight as well. So as you can see, there's we just came up on Lincoln Street. That's a one-way street. Now we're just going down to the street in the bottom, Pelham, and go from there.
So the building on your right here, that used to be the library. I guess that's for sale now, but that's where the library used to be before.
Okay. So what's the traffic like here in the wintertime?
It's not so bad. It's a little difficult at the moment with the snow, but generally it's pretty good.
There you go.
In the summer it gets a little nuts, like you say, but parking's always an issue.
So the fire department, we might as well just take a quick
You want to spin by the
spin by the fire department. Martin, what's your official title there at the fire department?
I'm a captain of the fire department here, and like we mentioned before, we do a number of different things. We've got, we're lucky enough to have a ladder truck, which is not all that common here in the South Shore.
Yeah. Hi, Christine from Wolfville. I took the drive over here this morning. I was actually at the farmers market last night and had a beautiful drive over this morning. There we go. So again, a shout out to East Coast Farms, who's helping us do the live streaming here and paying for some data, and then the Luneburg downtown district. They've been able to provide some free Wi-Fi, and when you're down here in Luneburg, you have lots of chances to get on Wi-Fi as well. And we just drove by the couple of different inns there, and also a popular spot is the Knott's Pub here. And the farmers market's located down by the curling rink, and it's just probably about 4 or 5 minute drive from downtown, and it's also walkable. During the summertime, when there's tours around, you also see a lot of people come to the farmers market as well.
So this is our tennis club, clubhouse here. A playground, which obviously gets used a lot more in the summer.
And also the road that we're on is part of the Lighthouse route here in Nova Scotia, and it's a very popular scenic driving place. And so when you come to Nova Scotia, you have a chance to get on a lot of these secondary roads, and it gives you a little bit more of an insight into what's going on. Town Council meeting on March the 12th here as well. And some of the stores here in Luneburg shut down during the winter time, but more and more there seems to be a lot of stores that are staying open, especially in the food industry as well. It's a very vibrant community. You can taste some of the best seafood here in Luneburg. And we'll meet up with Sandra and Eric, who are also purveyors in the fish business as well. They sell at the farmers market both here and also in Wolfville. So here we are. There we go. Just getting out of our huge truck here, Martin. And we're going to go get another coffee too. So here we are, as you can see from the traffic here. We have lots of people out and about, and oh, good to know, Wendy, I didn't know that. And the old Luneburgers are alive and well. And the term Luneburgers too, Martin, can you talk a little bit about that?
I don't even know where the term comes from, to be honest with you.
So are they people that are from Luneburg, or they've been here for a long, long time?
I would say. I'd like to call myself a Lunenburger, even though I've only been here for 15 years.
Yeah, so when do you become a Lunenburger? What's the official, it's like kissing the cod, or?
I guess it depends upon the person that you're speaking to, Steve.
So they should actually have a swearing-in technique of becoming an official Lunenburger. So we're walking into the farmers market. Martin knows a lot of people here, so if you run into anybody interesting that might want to say hi, that's all good. So this is a farmers market. We're at the Thursday morning, and it has a lot of people here. It's kind of mid-morning. What time's the market start?
This time of year, I believe it starts at 8:30 and runs until 12.
Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. So the vendors that are here, maybe we'll. What's your vendors? The lady who's the manager?
Oh, Ashley.
Ashley. Well, let's give a shout out to Eric and Sandra. How are sales today? A little fishy around here. So Eric's been doing. Eric's a long time Western Shore.
Close enough.
Yeah, and you're a fisherman as well?
Was. Yeah.
How long did you fish for?
20 years.
And where'd you do that at?
It's a place called Blanford.
Blanford. Ah.
It's between Hubbards and Chester.
Okay, and what were you fishing?
Cod, haddock, pollock, hake, and lop.
Awesome. So right now you're at the farmers market. You do the farmers market here and in
Wolfville.
And Wolfville.
Yeah, we go to Wolfville. And Chester.
Oh, Chester too. Very good. If you wanted some drop in.
All right.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. There we go. So the farmers market's alive and well, starting to slow down here a little bit. Again, the community here in Luneberg really supports this, and it's such an amazing market. So what kind of goods can you get here? Maybe we'll just do a quick walk by. So.
Yeah, so these are the two meat vendors I was talking about, Kevin and Aaron. They've got two different farms. There's fresh fruit and veggies. These guys, I believe, come from the valley.
Yeah, they actually do. Yeah, they're actually at the farmers market in Halifax too, I believe.
Yeah, there's a nice little seating area up there on the stage where you can sit and eat your good stuff.
Yeah. So I see a lot of kids around right now. Are they on their break or?
Yeah, I think it's still bring them over actually.
Oh, okay. There we go. So, and we'll just take a quick walk up here, and as you can see, there's all kinds of good stuff available here. And the apples. What's Tanner?
Tanner Brewing Company.
We're live streaming. This is your chance. 15 minutes of 15 seconds.
I got my fame.
What?
So we concentrate on German ale styles, but we also do some more aromatic beer styles as well.
And you just opened up, right?
Well, yeah, we're about a year and 4 months, so yeah, fairly new.
And how's it going?
It's been amazing. We doubled capacity once already. We got to do it again.
Oh, awesome. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll send you the link. Just go to We Love Nova Scotia Facebook page. Okay, cheers. Okay.
So she makes, she's interested in vendor. She makes
right.
bags and
Well,
stuff
hello.
and recycled sales and things like that. So
Yeah, so
if you can.
right there. So this is Sea Dog Bags, and they do a lot of recycling. I've seen a couple of their products, and
It's this kind of stuff.
it's also.
old signs from events and things like that.
Hi, we're live streaming. There's a chance to tell us a little bit about what you're up to.
Well, everything I make is from reclaimed materials. I've been doing this since I was a teenager, so the rest of the world has caught up finally to what I do.
And where do you get your material from?
The materials, a lot of it comes from landfills. I find companies that throw this stuff away and ask them if they would like to donate it.
And how's your response been?
The response has been amazing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you're online?
I am online. I'm on Facebook.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, cheers. Okay. There we go. So that's probably one of the most amazing products that I really like in Luneberg. The recycle.
Unusual. Yeah.
So, and we have some food available here as well. And so this used to be the old high school.
This was the gym as well. Yeah, this is John Barr. He's a chef, but also a local singer.
Yeah. What band are you in, John?
Celtic Eclectic.
Okay. And where do you play at?
The Morgan Anchor, Grand Banker, up in Halifax sometimes.
Oh, wonderful. Thanks. And how's business for you?
Today, pretty good.
Very
Not
good.
always that way.
There you go.
All right.
So anybody else we should say a quick hi to?
We can
say hi to Caleb and Dale at Laughing Whale.
Oh, okay. We're live. So you want to say
Caleb and Dale? They're live.
You have 30 people plus 10,000 other people are going to see this. How's your coffee? And this is our manager. She's collecting dues. There you go. So that's Laughing Whale. So we're as you can see, that's a quick tour of Luneberg and also the market itself. It's a great little spot here, and thanks for the shout outs to everybody. And again, we'd like to say a huge thanks to Martin here, who has helped us out with a little walk around town. Thanks to East Coast Farms for allowing us to do some live streaming in downtown Luneburg as well. And Julia, big shout out from Cochrane, Alberta. Thank you. Alberta's close to my heart. Julia, I was born there many years ago now. And so if there's any other videos of places that you'd like to see in Nova Scotia, please let us know. And please take a moment, if you like this video, to like it. Also, if you really like it, share it around. So till next time, this is Martin Walton and Steve Wilsack, and we're on a journey of a lifetime in Nova Scotia. Cheers. Oh, my mug. That's my real-time mug.